Welcome to the summary of the first turn of 1945. These were the two cards that were in play. As you can see, the Germans actually won the initiative. I could say the Axis, but the Germans are completely on their own now, if I remember correctly, so it truly is the Germans. Well, they added some steps to infantry units here and there, don't quite remember where. Other than that, they strategically moved some of their forces, mainly from France to Germany proper, because, I mean, if the capital is under serious threat from multiple directions, it's nice to try and cover the Atlantic wall, but for what reason? The Allies used their card effect. Well, that's the only point where they did cross a river. I now see that that attack wasn't even quite allowed, so I'll try to correct that. There is no border between Maremma and northern Italy. They would have had to move into Bologna, so I'll correct that. I now see that that was a mistake. They also attacked northern Germany from Denmark. Well, due to winter weather, both sides lost a few steps. Well, especially the Germans lost some steps. They lost a U-boat. Despite the double defense it enjoys, because there's a naval base there, Kiel, but they still eliminated the naval base, the sub that is, but the sub was consequently subsequently rebuilt in the production phase. That was actually the only thing the Germans managed to rebuild, because that's the only, well, they only have one resource, one factory left. They have a few more resources, but just one factory, which is the factory in Vienna. The other factory they still had in Prague, in Czechoslovakia. Well, that one was overrun by the Russians, which was the Russian attack this turn. And, well, those are the major events that happened on this turn. But Berlin is still holding out. I believe the Russians didn't even try to attack it. One of the units from France transferred or strategically moved to Berlin, which is now very, very, very heavily defended. Yeah, that's what happened this turn. And let's move on to the second turn of 1945.